Bro, let's be real. You will never quit porn, bro. I mean, like, you will never quit porn. You will never. And now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna explain why I'm saying this. Most people, they are addicted to porn. They got in their mind. They're like, "Oh, I'm addicted to porn." Now, that's not even the issue. The issue is the way they take it. Okay, in your mind, they got it seated that they are addicted to porn. But that's not how it works. Once you have it in your mind that you're addicted to something, you become addicted to that thing for the rest of your life. Okay, so you have it in your mind that, oh, I'm addicted to porn. Okay, so even though you tell yourself you don't like porn, you still watch porn. At times you even go for 1 week without watching porn, but you end up falling. At times you even go up to 1 month, 3 months, but you end up coming back. You know why the reason is? It's because you have it engraved in your mindset that you're addicted to it. And once you have it engraved in your mindset, bro, you cooked. You're cooked, bro. There ain't nothing you're doing. You feel me? So the first step is the mental transformation. Okay. Tell yourself, tell yourself, I'm not an addict. I am not an addict. I am not addicted to porn. Tell yourself, I am not addicted to porn. That's the first step. Because if you don't remove from the mindset, you're gonna set in goals, you're gonna say, okay, 30 days, no fap, then you're gonna come back to it again. So the first step is to set goals. Tell yourself that I am not addicted, okay? You remove that mental engravement because every time you do a habit, you reinforce it. You have been doing this stuff over and over again, so it just entered in your mind, and so your mind thinks that you're an addict. Your mind thinks that you're a porn addict. You feel me? So you need to first of all remove it from your mind by disengraving it. You feel me? Tell yourself, say it aloud, speak it out loud. I am not a porn addict. Once you have that in your mind, once you've removed that from your mind, now the second step to do is to know the root cause of porn. Now, the reason why you watch porn is because you're being stimulated. So the second step is to identify the stimulations. What is stimulating you? Why do you watch porn? When do you always watch porn? Is it at night when no one is watching you? Is it maybe because you've seen someone attractive? Okay, identify the stimulant. What is stimulating you? What is pushing you to go watch it? What is telling you to go watch it? Identify all the times you always watch porn. Is it at night? Is it, you feel me? Once you identify the stimulant, try to block the stimulant. Okay, for example, if the stimulant is that you watch porn at night, maybe at 10 p.m., 11 p.m., make sure to go to bed before that time, bro. Make sure to go to bed before 9. You feel me? Make sure to go to bed before 9. Remember, Ashton Hall said that the devil works at night, bro. The devil lives at night. You feel me? So if you want to quit porn, I advise you to sleep before 9 p.m. Sleep every day before 9 p.m. because it's after 9 p.m. that those emotions, those anxiety, those emotions start coming up, that depression start coming up, and you feel like watching porn. But if you sleep before 9 a.m., you've already won the game. You feel me? So the idea is not to win the stuff. The idea is not to be exposed to the stuff. Because when you stay up at 11, you'll be tempted. But if you don't stay up at 11, you will not be tempted at all. You feel me? They say it's better, prevention is better than cure. Rather than trying to fight the addiction, why not just avoid the addiction? So the first thing, sleep early, bro. Sleep early if you want to win porn. Sleep early. Now the second step is that porn is not actually porn comes from sexual drive, and sexual drive is a normal thing. You must have sexual drive. All men have sexual drive. So no matter how hard you try to be like a Sigma, no matter how hard you try to do semen retention, you're always going to feel that urge. You're always going to feel that urge to have sex. So what do you do then? What do you do then? You need to know that you watch porn because you have that sexual urge, which is energy. It is sexual energy. It is vital energy. So what can you do then? Remember, energy can neither be created nor destroyed, right? But energy can be translated from one form to another. So what do? You translate the energy. It's sexual energy, right? So you gotta translate the sexual energy into mental energy. That's it. You cannot destroy that energy. That's why every time the energy builds up, right? That sexual energy builds up, you have to dissipate it, you have to send it out. But since you don't have any other escape route, you tend to masturbate, you tend to send it out through the form of semen. But instead, you can actually transfer that sexual energy into mental energy. Yeah, you can do it. How do you do it? That's the question. In order for you to translate that sexual energy into mental energy, you need to practice what they call sexual transmutation. Yeah, sexual transmutation. And how does it work? It works through breathing, bro. It's as simple as that. It works through breathing. Remember, at your base chakra, right? At your base chakra, you got what you call the sacrum bone, and that's where the sexual fluid accumulates. So over time, that sexual fluid accumulates at the sacral, okay, your base chakra, and when it accumulates with time, then it accumulates and it's so high you can't control it anymore. So you need to send it out. You need to convert it. You need to use it. That's why you can go for semen retention for even like 30 days, and then after 30 days, that energy builds up. then you tend to dissipate it again. So what can you do? When it builds up, when that energy builds up, you practice sexual transmutation. How does it work? So you sit down and you breathe up that energy from the from the base of your spine to your brain. And when it's reaching your brain, it activates higher consciousness. You're transforming your sexual energy, which is the base energy, which is the raw human energy, into the mental energy, which is your higher consciousness. Remember, when the energy is at the base of your spine, it is low energy. It is animal energy. But when you carry it up to your brain, it is mental energy. So that's what you got to do. You got to translate that energy from the base of your spine to your mental, to your brain, to activate higher consciousness. How do you do that? By practicing meditation, breathing. You do headstands. Okay, so your head should be on the floor and your feet are at the wall. That way, the energy from the back of your spine, from the roots of your sacrum, is gonna fall down to your head. So that's the whole game. That's sacral energy. For it to go up to your spine, the easiest way is to do headstands. So you meditate while in a headstand position. You feel me? You just meditate while in a headstand position. Do that every day for 30 days, and then tell your mind you are not a porn addict, and watch how porn goes away from your life. And there was something about 30 days summer retention. When you do it for 30 days, and you keep reaffirming to yourself that I am not an addict, I am free from this addiction, I am not an addict, I am free from this addiction, it does something to you. It actually removes that thing from your brain, and after it has removed it from your brain, after you have been for so long without doing it, you see how stupid it is. You see how animal form it is. You see how stupid, how foolish this stuff is. You feel me? So you need to practice sexual transmutation. You need to practice headstands every morning. Do it every morning. You can say maybe you wake up at 5:30 a.m. Okay, so once you wake up, you do headstands for just 15 minutes. You do headstands. When you're doing your headstands, you're meditating. You're imagining the energy from your sacral going up to your brain. You do it every single day. And then you affirm, you say it out loud. I am not addicted to this. I am not addicted to porn. I am not addicted to porn. Do it for 30 days. Follow semen retention. And after 30 days, you see how stupid masturbation is. You see how stupid porn is. You see that everything is energy. That's secret energy. That secret energy you feel to go, that secret energy you feel to have sex with women, you can still transfer that same energy to your mental state, to have higher consciousness, and it will give you a better view of life. You will not chase instant dopamine rushes. It will make you to have a higher focus rate, and it's gonna improve your overall discipline and your overall life. So if you enjoyed this video, do it to hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and turn on notifications. It's your boy Achapi Pentashi. You tell me what kind of content you want to see more. Peace and love. You feel me? I love you all, man.